Hey guys, today I'm going to show you guys how to AFK autoplay the new Worldlines and anime Vanguards. So the team I'm using is, I'm using 2 farms, Speedwagon, Nami. I'm using Rukia for support. I have Shanks for my unknown unit for the Infinite Tsukiyomi weather. And I have Ukiura and Ishida. If you want to AFK autoplay this, I'd say Ishida is a must-have because he can attack units that are outside of his range, and there are a couple of god statue floors in this world line, and I believe the first floor is actually a god statue one, so you guys will see shortly in the clip of why Ishida is so useful, because you'll see all the statues spawn around the map, and then Ishida is just going to take care of them very, very easily. And I have Ukiura. You guys can replace Ukiura for any high DPS. I just like using him because he has tons of range and he can cover the entire map. So maybe if there's a couple of fast enemies, Ukiura will be able to, take care of them. And Shinx, like I said earlier, he's there for the Infinite Tsukiyomi weather. And if you guys don't know already, the Infinite Tsukiyomi weather, it's basically where you can only place unknown units, and Shinx is an unknown unit. If you guys don't have Shinx, I believe the only other unknown units in the game is there's Sakura from the Boss Rush, Vanguard Sun Jinbu, and Sid. And there is also Joseph Joestar from the rare unit from the banner. So if you guys do have him, you guys can use him too. Just give him like a Vanguard memoir that has a high damage stat, and his damage is actually gonna be pretty decent. If you guys don't know already, you guys can enable chaos mode in Worldlines. And if you don't know what chaos mode is, it basically just makes the waves go by extremely fast. So instead of like 4 or 5 minute runs, you're gonna get runs that are just under 2 minutes. Sometimes it's gonna be around 3 minutes if it's like a map where enemies have a bunch of shield, like the Guilty Gear maps, or there's like maps with a bunch of paths. So it is very, very useful. So I think before like chaos mode was a thing, like it take around 3 to 5, maybe just under 5 hours, like around like 2 to 4 hours to AFK the entire all 50 floors in the world lines. But now it just takes under 2 hours to AFK autoplay the world lines, which is really, really nice. And if you actually do if you do the world lines manually, it could take you up to just an hour, like an hour and 10 minutes, or maybe just under an hour. So that is, very, very useful. It saves you a ton of time. So in the settings, make sure you guys do activate chaos mode. And for the autoplay settings, I do kind of change them a bit. So obviously I have it where you don't want to place Rukia at all because you want to utilize her support. And I have it where it only places down 2 speed wagons. And you guys don't really have to do this, but I have it where it only places down 3 Ishidas because I don't want to place all 4 and upgrade all 4 because it's gonna waste too much yen. So I only have 3 placed down. 3 is good enough. So it uses like the extra yen to upgrade Shinx and Lukior. And this is all just raw footage. So this entire, I have no idea how long this video is gonna be, like maybe like 20-30 minutes. So everything is raw footage. It's just going to be at a super fast speed. And if you guys have any questions, I'll be more than happy to answer them in the comments. Anyways, enjoy.